Delicious vibes with Fancy and Scripz. It's a vibe.
Return of the Macc. Today we have Macc Plaise in the building, one of the star figures, and Luke Cage, Netflix. And also, we're going to go way back, man, all over the frontal. You didn't see this one coming, right? We're going to vibe today. We're going to talk about all these wonderful journeys, the industry, the Haitian industry, music, everything that you need to know on Delicious Vibe. You got something to say, Fancy?
Ladies, I watched Luke Cage just for this man. That
Really?
show is full of chocolate.
You heard it full of chocolate. And she's surrounded by chocolate. You see, this is how we get down. This lady's something else. She's trying to get people in trouble. But you know, we're definitely going to be vibing today. Delicious Vibe, baby.
Delicious vibes with Fancy and Scripz. It's a vibe.
You know, in Creole, I don't know, you could say, that's probably the only language you could say I love you in so many ways. Moi aimé, moi d'amour, moi foupou.
We here, man. We here with Macc, and I'm excited. And with Fancy, I'm more excited because, you know what I'm saying, chocolate is in the building. So, Macc, man, I've been trying to hunt you down for a minute, man. How you been, man?
You didn't try hard enough, bro. You know, you my man. You call, you find me.
Well, last time I spoke to you, you were in L.A. What were you doing in L.A., man?
Just a quick thing. Went out to see a new manager.
Oh, are you taking your
Yeah,
stuff?
but, you know, nah, I'm saying East Coast. I need somebody from the West Coast.
That's dope, man. That's dope. So now, what are you working on right now?
Right now, I'm doing a couple shorts.
Okay.
After that, that's my plate.
Oh, that's your plate.
That's cool. That's cool.
We vibe here, we vibe here.
We're vibing.
That's just great. So we can get up each other's break.
I'm just doing a couple shorts right now.
Okay.
Nothing big, no feature yet. I mean, you guys do know that Netflix, Luke Cage got cut off.
What happened with that? Why did they cut off Luke Cage? I really used to enjoy that show.
Yeah, so Disney is actually the owner of all the Marvel, whatever, stories, books, things like that. So they have their own streamline as well, just like Netflix, just like this Amazon. Everybody's getting into the live stream business.
Right.
So they pulled all the Marvel stuff off Netflix.
Oh wow, that's why we got off.
That's why.
Now, how was it working on a set like this with all these, you know, Marvel characters and things like that? How was it?
You know, you there to do a job. And it's just like any regular job.
Okay.
We're just actors, so we're on set, you know, working.
Now, did you meet anybody in particular that, you know, made you want to take this acting thing even more serious?
I've been acting for quite a while. I remember when I was a kid in Haiti.
Yes, you have.
You know, since I was a...
I didn't know about the Haiti.
So wait a minute,
Yes,
you've been acting since Haiti?
No, I mean, there's no platforms in Haiti to really
No, that's
call yourself.
And
Not
acting.
at stages, but you know, as a child, you weren't really getting that kind of push.
Right,
You know,
definitely.
so I always wanted to be an actor when I was in Haiti as a kid. I remember I went to a movie for the first time with my older cousin, and he's like, even though I didn't understand or get what we were watching, because
So this was an American
I was
film.
in Haiti.
No, it was an American film that
yeah.
you were watching.
Well, I think it was a French film. It was in French, it was in Haiti.
Okay.
So, I mean, he was older. He wanted to go to the movie, so I went with him. But he knew what he was doing. I was just sitting there watching, and I just saw this guy got killed with a hammer.
Okay.
And he said, "No, that's fake. Don't worry about it." I said, "Oh."
Okay.
He's like, "You know, they're acting." I said, "Oh, I don't want to do that."
Oh, you want to do that stuff?
Right.
Okay, I
Since
see.
then, you know.
So the seed was planted
I
since
mean-
Haiti.
Look, man.
In a way, yeah.
I knew you for a long time, and when I saw you in Luke Cage, I was like, wow. It's kind of like, it's not kind of like, as a matter of fact, it's an inspiration. Luke Cage, Netflix, this is my homie. We've been on Flatbush together, Phantom and all that. Now, how did you end up landing?
Finally saw your boy in something
Well,
significant.
I saw you in other stuff,
Yeah.
but you know, Luke Cage.
Luke Cage is big.
Luke Cage is big. Netflix is big.
But
I remember
definitely.
when Netflix started, they wanted to, you know, Blockbuster to bound, and Blockbuster laughed at them.
Oh yeah, big loss. Big
Big
loss.
loss, you know what I'm saying? Now to see a friend of mine on Netflix, not a cameo, an actual real character, Nigel Garrison,
Yeah,
and you speak in the Jamaican patois. I'm like,
I tried.
I'm like, why the hell you didn't speak Creole? But it's not a Creole show.
well.
Now, how did you learn this kind of role?
I mean, got the call, went in, auditioned. First of all, I didn't know it was Netflix. I didn't know it was
Luke
Luke
Cage.
Cage because they gave it a different name. They don't want you to go out and thinking.
They
Or
don't want
whatever,
you to
start
get a
talking
big
about it. They don't want you to
yeah.
put it out before.
Before they put it
So they
out themselves.
They give you
okay.
a fake name. So I went in under that fake name, tried out, went to Jamaicans in my room.
Get out of here.
Yeah. Jamaican
Yeah.
actors.
So you meant to tell me you beat the Jamaicans in their own patois?
I'm not saying it's the patois, but I think like what's his name says, Shaggy says it best because they showed him a cut of the scene and asked him, "What do you think of those guys? You think they're authentic?" He's like, "Nah, they're not authentic." And he's like, "But you know, I understand why they do it that way because this is a U.S. company making an American movie or film or whatever it is, and they want everyone to understand what the Jamaican character is saying. So if you go and get somebody
That's
who's
really
like
deep
speaking
and
the actual Jamaican patois, people won't get the scene. They won't even understand what's going
They turn
on.
off the TV.
So I'm okay with that coming from Shaggy. You know? I mean,
yeah,
he gave me the.
I think I remember I seen something like
Yeah,
that. That's
so-
dope, man, and I appreciate that. So now I saw you in there, and you're doing your thing, man. So what was? Can you give a little insight of your character? What was the role of your character?
Well, this character's name is Nigel. His job, he's actually the leader of the Jamaican gang,
Okay,
posse in that episode. And you know, his whole thing was to buy guns, give to his group, and run a certain part of Brooklyn.
Oh, wow.
So what did you do to prepare for this particular role?
Break down the character a little bit, you know, give it a life. You know, most times people wonder about how an actor can remember all his lines.
That's
You know what I mean?
The one.
So yeah, people worry, how can you remember all your lines as an actor? You got a whole full script, you gotta remember everything. If you break down your character, that helps you with the lines.
Okay.
Because then you know the character. So once you go over those lines one time, a few times, you start to understand what the character is dealing with.
Wow.
That way it helps you remember the conversation that you should be having. Sometimes people just trying to memorize the line and then go into it, then there's no way you're gonna remember those lines.
You trying to?
There's no source, there's nothing building, there's
Right.
no
Basically, what you trying to tell me, you get in the spirit of the character.
build that character. You give it a life. You
But-
give it. So for instance, if I'm sitting here with you, I was somewhere else before I came here, right? I gotta do that for a scene. Let's just say I'm in a movie and this, and I'm gonna be sitting here talking the script. I can't just come as an actor and sit here. Where am I coming from prior to this meeting? How am I feeling when I get to you? So you gotta do all those things.
Absolutely. Well, you said the action took place in Brooklyn. That's very feasible for you. You grew up in Brooklyn.
Yeah, I mean,
so
I
putting
have
it together, it wasn't that. And you grew up around a lot of
a lot
Jamaicans.
of Jamaicans.
There
I
you
remember
go.
I was doing a film. I was in college. I was in Marymount, and I was doing a play. And this director came to see me. A friend told him, "Look, I know this actor. I know you're looking to make a Jamaican movie. And they're doing a play in the school. Go check him."
Okay.
And he came. And that's when I started growing my dreads as well. I didn't, you know.
Oh, you started growing
No,
your
I had
dreads?
dreads for a while. I had
Yeah, of course you had
so-
dreads.
so
I remember
that's-
when you had your dreads. And
so-
when I saw you cut the dreads off.
I've been around a lot of Jamaicans. We did a film project together with a group of Jamaicans from Jamaica, authentic, Rasta, you know, weed everywhere.
Oh, really?
Oh my God. So yeah, I mean,
So
I got the heads of how they talk. You know what I mean?
So I know way before Luke Cage series on Netflix, you were in the breaks.
Yeah, the breaks. Yeah.
Now,
That's on VH1.
man, you've done some great stuff, man. Not only were you on Netflix, you were on VH1 for a while. How long did the break last on that? On
It's
VH1?
funny. Every show so far I've been into, canceled.
Oh,
Yeah,
man.
yeah, yeah. You know.
I don't want to say you jinx now.
I mean,
No,
I
there's
don't
something
know.
bigger.
I
There's
don't know.
something
something
bigger
bigger
that's
coming.
in
Thank
the
you,
works.
Fancy.
That's
Definitely.
right. Well, that's why I didn't
Yes.
want to say that because
Yeah, yeah.
when I saw you on the breaks, I'm like, damn, man, this guy's everywhere. You're doing
Yeah.
your thing.
The breaks. That
Now,
was with what's his name?
with that dude that played in Paid in Full and,
Yeah.
and then Macc Plaise and stuff like that.
He was a little diva. I gotta say.
He's a little deeper. Yeah, I saw him, but the thing, you know.
Yeah, he was funny. He was trying to play me a little bit.
Oh, really? In what way?
He was like telling the director, "Yo, I don't like how he's coming off with the scene, the character. Like,
Maybe he wanted to get his
Because
friend
he's the
in
main
there.
man of that show, you know what I mean?
Maybe he
What
wanted
happens?
to, he didn't want him to fire you. Maybe he wanted to get rid of you. So
I
he
don't know
could
what
bring
it
his
was,
man.
but nah, one of his men
But
was
the
in the
industry-
show with him anyway. So.
But the industry's kind of flaky, so.
Nah, the director called me on the side. He's like, "Yo, man." Once I heard that from him, I was like, "All right, cool." And then we did the scene afterwards. We wrapped. Everybody's going home, and he passed by my trailer. He goes, "Yo, good job, man." I said, "Oh." Okay.
So you have to be a politician.
The
Nah, that's
director
good.
gave you the okay.
Yeah.
Now, I bet you if the director had a problem with you,
Yeah.
he would have sided with the director. A bunch of little politicians. That's the problem with this industry,
funny, bro.
man.
It's funny.
Your own people want to lift you up. They want. But it's
So
all
if
good.
you could like make a wish of the next role that you would take on, what exactly would it be? Your ideal role? Whatever you say, Fancy and Scripz can make it happen. What would it be?
Really? All right. So y'all need to get me.
Yo, she gonna get me in trouble.
I need to get me an action script, man. I need to be.
But you see, my thing is,
Why can't I be like?
yeah, go ahead. What can you
The
be
black
like?
superhero.
Yes, you
like-
can.
Yeah.
You could be the Black Panther.
Nah, but you know, look, Black Panther. Why I gotta be Black Panther?
But I'm just saying,
I could be Batman.
Batman. There you
Ooh,
go.
I can see it.
I can see it. I see it in you.
I can
And
see
if they
it.
don't want to show my little brown thing,
No, I
just
see
like
it,
going
Mac.
on,
I
But
see
you know
it,
what?
man.
You know
They
my
can put
thing.
the
Look, this is my
mask.
thing. This is my thing, right?
James Bond.
Yeah, yes, you can. You could be the
So
Haitian
they
James
pulled that
Bond.
away from what's his name? He was supposed to play it.
Oh, Idris Elba,
Idris
right?
Elba,
You could be the Haitian James Bond. Ain't nothing wrong with that. They never had a Haitian James. Can you imagine a Haitian James Bond? 'Cause first of all, Haitians
Who's
dress
gonna
different.
make that? A Haitian gonna make that, or
Listen, it doesn't matter who makes it as long
you
as.
know, no one else will make that, right? Only a Haitian's gonna make a Haitian James
No,
Bond.
listen, it's all about money. If there's money to be made, they're gonna make that sucker.
Alright.
Listen, the thing with us is we have great ideas. Our problem is many of us don't believe in our ideas, and we don't want to materialize
That's
our
sad.
idea because we weren't about big platforms picking up the idea of being on big platforms, not knowing many of these big platforms they started in little closets. You know what I'm saying?
Well, here's
It's-
the thing. It takes money, right? So you have to have money to actually work on a big idea.
Yes, it does.
It takes like research. You
Yes,
have to be
it does.
willing to
That
put in
too.
the work, and you need support.
Well,
So you need people to actually back up your idea
You,
as well.
you forgot a key thing though. You forgot intelligence. You see, yes, when you have an idea, you have to develop it. It takes money. But many people didn't come straight in the game with a lot of money. They figured how to raise money. And that's a different level of intelligence many people don't have. They just want to have something or give me $100,000 or give me 200,000, give me $1 million, and let's make this work. Some people, they believe in their ideas so much that they go and study how to raise money.
Spend their own money.
Yeah,
to
spend their money,
Put your
bring
money
the
where
money
your
back.
mouth is.
That's right. Because people don't understand, you start with 1, you get to 2, get to 10, then you get to 100. Next thing you know, you have so much money coming in. You just have to have the intelligence to raise money. And that's the problem I run into a lot of actors and actresses and a lot of artists. They always